been on social media and on my phone. So, this is the sad truth of today's reality. We are imprisoned inside this four-sided device. Maybe your laptop, maybe your TV, maybe your computer, maybe your tablet. This four-sided device, you are imprisoned inside it. It's not wrong, but there's something that we should do. We have gone to a level where people are changing the current situations. If you notice this picture, it has been implemented recently in Dutch, where people are not lifting up their heads from the phone. So they had to make a way to people see the traffic lights on the road. So you see the traffic light over there, and here it's focused, so that even looking down at the phone, you look the ground and save yourself. That's how sad the reality is now. So I just ran on the internet to get some statistics to just show how smartphone users have increased within years and how much they are predicting for the future years. So in one way, this usage is deadly, but in one way, it is making our lives easier. Actually, you all would agree, with no other words, being software engineering students. So, where do we use this most of the time? You will see percentages of places where we use the smartphones highly. But notice these numbers correctly. There is one sad reality we all have to accept. That's this, friends. Home. Out of 100% of time in a day, 96% spent with your mobile phones. Whereas only 4% is spent bonding up with your family members, talking to your parents, talking to your siblings, your kids, or anything it may be. Isn't it sad? 4% for the person in front of you, and 96% for the person who is living thousands of miles away or next to someone whom you can't see. And what do you all do with these phones? We do many things, but one bitter truth. The main usage of phone is calling and texting, which is towards the latter part, whereas social network, internet, high up on the ladder. Is it bad? Anyone saying yes? Or is it good? You know, you can't say it's bad or you can't say it's good. Because in social media also, you are interacting with your friends. Sometimes you may be studying abroad, and that might be one way for you to communicate with your parents. So that's helpful. But are we using it in that way? No, we aren't. What are we doing? Always framed ourselves inside that box. Don't even lift our heads. If the lecture gets boring, takes up our phone, let me stalk Instagram, we stalk someone, or just go ahead on everyone's life. We lose our privacy. Everyone knows what we are doing. We know what others are doing. Sometimes you might not wish your friend giving a good hug, but you think posting a picture of your friend on Facebook and getting more likes is much more important. Just to show the world, I have a good friend and I'm treating her well. Most of the relationships nowadays breaks up because of this reason. You go with your partner to a date, but are you talking to your partner? If you're true to your partner, yeah, you would. Or else what you would say, oh, I spent 3 years with this girl, it's kind of boring, so I'm on Facebook. And then on Facebook, you find another girl and you find it interesting texting with her. And the loop continues. You meet, it breaks up. Why? We should ask ourselves. So, when we notice, you know, we can't just ban it because there are goods of it. You get many things, you can learn things, and there are bad things of it. But do you notice that these bad stuff could be avoided easily? It's because we have forgotten our priority list. We have forgotten what we should do in life, when, where, everything. We have forgotten it. Before the days when we got the smartphones, when we had the normal phones, what we used to do, call and tell our mom, text our friend. But at home, we are talking to our parents. Our parents were happy. Not that they are not happy now, but we have lost the value of what a relationship means. We go for a dinner. This is what today's dinners mean. And before this, clicking a picture of the food, posting it on Facebook, and seeing who is getting much more perfect comments. And then you just eat, gulp the food, and just run away. Those days, in televisions, we used to have advertisements as do not drink and drive. But nowadays, I think we need to put advertisements, do not text and drive or call and drive. Half of the people on the road with the phones. Those days, accidents were because of drinking. These days, accidents are because of telecommunication or technology, maybe. Technology is something to make our lives easier. Actually, it does, and we all use it daily, every minute, every second. But why do we make this technology that makes our lives easier just a jail or a prison? Why do we go and get ourselves stuck inside that? Let's ask this question to ourselves. Why? Why don't we find our friend seated next to us interesting, but someone on Messenger or WhatsApp more interesting? What's the reason? We are just imprisoned to this device. You never sleep, you don't even sleep without your phone. Every day morning, those days we would say, when I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth. Now, when I wake up in the morning, I check my phone, see the messages, how many missed calls, how many notifications. That's what we do. Anyone who disagrees with this? Few out of so many. That's what we are getting changed into. That's what we are getting tangled into. Those days, when we were kids, what we did, we played around and had fun. But now, no. So, let's get ourselves out of this and get connected to the real world. See the person whom you're talking, not through the eye of the camera, but through your real eyes. Talk to the person with your own voice and make them feel everything with all their senses, not through a video call or a voice message. Change yourselves for the betterment of your relationships.